I want to give you both two choices, and I think these are fair choices. But if you say you don't want to pick between A and B, I'll understand. But I want to give you two choices and see how you two come down. A, people who in North Carolina who are working illegally, they're in the country illegally, and they're still working, are taking lowering wages for citizens and other people here legally, taking jobs away from people here illegally and our citizens, and are a strain on the economy of North Carolina. Or B, the people here illegally who are working are integrated and as an integral part of the North Carolina economy, and it would be folly to try to stop them from working because they're performing essential tasks that otherwise wouldn't necessarily get done. Senator, you first. Do you associate yourself more with A or with B?
Yeah, definitely associate more with B. And I say that as someone that born and raised actually in Guilford County, North Carolina, and very diverse mixed school. And so I truly believe they're an integral part of our communities. And we both serve on the state level. So I also don't want to skip over the fact this is a federal issue. I miss the days when you had the Gang of Eight that said we're going to work collectively to do a better job with immigration. So what you're finding is your sheriffs, your local police chief, your mayors, folks like me, we are where the rubber hits the road, where we're dealing with a federal immigration system that is a mess. And we just need to have the political will to figure it out. The people that are here, we need to figure it out. We all agree on having a secure border, figuring out a way for people to have a reasonable path to citizenship. And obviously, if you're breaking the law, just like if a citizen's breaking the law, that is a problem, and we will deal with that. But really, for locals to be stuck in the middle of this when the federal government needs to step up and have a better immigration system.
Governor, would you put yourself more in the A camp or the B camp on immigrants?
I'd say the C camp because one area you're not putting in there is public safety. And there's no doubt ever since I was mayor in 1995, I did a mayor study on both immigration, illegal and legal immigration. And we do have a major gang issue in Charlotte and in other areas of the state. And we have a major child trafficking area. And this is due to a lot of international gangs and drug dealing that's having a terrible impact on our community and our murder rate, which is very high in Charlotte this time. And that has got to be talked about. And we don't know the identity of a lot of these people because their real identity wasn't ever known because we quit enforcing some of the laws from the Reagan era, even when they were arrested and put in our county jails. We also have cities, including my city of Charlotte, that are basically sanctuary cities where the sheriffs and the police are not cooperating with the federal government. And that's my major concern right now is that there's this lack of connectivity between the federal and local law enforcement where they're not working together, which is inexcusable on both sides.
Yeah.
Because we know where the bad guys are. I know our police know where the bad guys are. They knew where they were when I was mayor from 95 to 2009. But right now, there's no trust between the feds in the current administration and local governments that are primarily in blue cities that are basically told you cannot work with the feds. So I kind of put the blame on both sides on how this, I think, very poorly implemented process has been implemented during the past 2 weeks in North Carolina.
If you're looking for comfortable clothes for yourself or perhaps for holiday presents, now's the time to get 40% off. Yes, you heard me. 40% off Cozy Earth, all on the website. Go to cozyearth.com. Right now, use the code two-way for 40% off. The bamboo pajama set, the bubble cuddle blanket. Can you imagine 40% off a bubble cuddle blanket? This is a great country. If more of you bought the bubble cuddle blanket at 40% off, I think you'd probably say the country is on the right track rather than the wrong track because it's an extraordinary product. And to get 40% off of that is even more extraordinary. They're having a Black Friday sale at cozyearth.com right now. It's based on my calendar, it's not actually Friday, but it is available to you. Use the code two-way at cozyearth.com for 40% off. Wrap the ones you love in luxury with Cozy Earth. Sheets, towels, pants, pajamas, everything on the site. Amazing. 40% off. Cozyearth.com, promo code two-way, 40% off your full order right now.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.
And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and Two-Way Tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.